Oh, he wanted me to we're testing the mic.
Working all right?
So far, pretty good, Robert. It's working fine. New mic setup.
It's a long walk.
I know. I didn't think you were going to do it again.
Actually, I went probably a half mile longer this time.
Oh, wow. Right?
It's not fair.
Well, at least it was 15 degrees cooler today. 10 degrees cooler than last week. No, it's still hot.
Yeah, the mic's on. Well, I took the muff off because it was coming in the shot. So maybe we'll figure something else out with it.
It's a new coconut water.
Oh, nice. Good. Thick.
But it's the exact same ingredients as my favorite. So it's probably from the same supplier. There's pretty good branding on it. But
Zeb, welcome back.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
state your full names out.
Full name?
Yeah, for fun.
Brian Michael Zebulon Creed.
Wow.
My real name.
Brian, Michael, Zebulon.
So, Zebulon.
Zebulon.
I think they have to spice up the name. Brian.
Well, my mom did it because, like, Brian is a family name, so my dad wanted all his kids named Brian. I suppose we were, like, directly related to Brian Boru, who's, like, the High King of Ireland or something. And then Michael, I don't know, he just wanted all his kids to be named Michael. So, like, I have a sister named Brianna Michael, which is the same name. That's Brian Michael.
Yeah,
it's the feminine version.
So it comes out, there's kinghood in your blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, supposedly. Yeah, I think we talked about that
Last time, yeah, we talked about it.
Because
It's sick of it more now.
Yeah.
well, he also told me that because from my mother's side, we're supposedly directed from the Cherokee chief Great Eagle. So,
Whoa.
yeah, who knows?
I believe it.
There's a bit. Well, I haven't worked it all the way out, but on stage, because this really happened. So my dad, I tell it different on stage, but this really happened. So my dad was crazy and wild. And he was living out in California, and we were, like, at this point, talking a little bit or whatever. It was maybe the last time I talked to him before, like, we just couldn't have a relationship anymore. But he was, like, on drugs real bad. And my dad was, like, one of those guys, he was, like, crazy, like, outlaw and all this kind of stuff. But he was also intelligent, you know. He was crazy but intelligent. So he had just told me that he had just been seeing a demon in a bush. He just told me that. He was like, no, I'm inside now. It's like when I walked home, there was like a demon in this bush. He was trying to get me, and I was like, I don't know. And I could hear him moving the blinds. He's like, no, he's definitely out there. And I was like, I don't know, man. And then he told me all this family history. So I don't know. Like, it may be true, but it could have been the demon telling me. So I don't know where I came from, but yeah, those are the stories. But
So on the phone, you were talking to him?
yeah, we were on the phone. Yeah. Yeah, man, I saw a demon. He was like, he was like, man, I saw a demon in the bush. And he was looking out there. He's like, no. He's like, dude, I think we're good. He's like, man, let me tell you about the genealogy we're gonna do. Like, that was the conversation. He was like, no, dude, I don't think the demon's gonna get me. So let me go ahead and tell you.
So, like, Irish Kings, is that you're part Irish, part Cherokee?
Cherokee, yeah. But when I did my 23andMe, and I don't know if y'all heard this, I've heard that for whatever reason, a lot of Native American DNA doesn't show up on those.
What?
So, yeah, that's what they say. For whatever reason, I don't know, it's strange. But so I was like 89% like northern UK, something like that. And then like 7, or no, I guess it was like 85. I don't know what it was, but I was a little bit like French and German too, which I get from my grandmother's side. But yeah, supposedly we. It's
Have
one of
you
those,
done 23andMe? You are exhausted, Robert. The words are barely coming out of your mouth.
just walk around.
Relax.
That's great.
6.5 miles.
Wow.
6 roughly.
Wow. You gotta do that on the way back? Oh my lord. One of us needs to get a car.
Well, that's
crazy.
probably like 1,500 calories.
I don't count.
You know, it's only like 100 a mile. It's not much.
Yeah, you're right.
Walking doesn't burn too much. But I mean, it's still obviously really good. But yeah, it's not as much as you think. Maybe it's not 100 a mile, but it's not much. Because I was looking at it because being down in Austin, I walk a couple miles a day especially when I was downtown all the time. And I look at it and they're like, oh, you burn like 200 calories. It's like, oh, it's nothing.
That is nice. Yeah, this morning I did like almost half an hour of swimming and it burned like 17, 18 calories.
Really?
I'm like, what?
That's crazy.
But like I kept my heart rate down too.
Yeah.
I wasn't like pushing like. You're right. Not many calories. But both ways, Robert's probably burning 1,000 calories.
Probably close, yeah.
That's 6.5 miles.
It's crazy. So you don't like riding the bus or something, or what's up with that?
I used to love the bus.
Yeah.
For some reason, I just don't want to get on.
Interesting.
I just want something like that.
Yeah, I hear that. It's nice. Like the one I take, I don't know exactly where you're at, but like mine's just always empty. That's what's nice about it. Like when I got on it today, there was 2 people. So it's just like you get home.
The bus stop.
Right.
You used to take a bus.
Right.
Yeah, there's like right there.
There's something just said no walk.
Walking also clears your mind and, you know.
So this is my definite.
Yeah.
Even though my mind and my body said no, take the bus or get a Uber.
Right. Something felt
My
off.
dad said walk, so I walked.
I was so fat when I got to Austin, I couldn't listen to my gut. Couldn't even hear it. Couldn't even hear it. We're getting there now, but it's still a little muffled. I'll tell y'all this because we're friends. I'll tell y'all this. I'm thinking about saying this on stage because this is true. This is this is when you know you're way too fat. When I got to Austin, I was so fat. So before I got to explain it, I can't really explain this on stage. But before I got to Austin, I was very sedentary and I was always at home, right? So I never went out. So like when I would pee, like I'd always be in like shorts or whatever. So I would just, like you do, you go over the shorts. So when I got down here, I hadn't been out and like used a urinal in forever. I just hadn't done it. And so I remember the first time I got up to one, I went to do it. Like I was so fat, I couldn't pee out of my fly. And I was,
Whoa.
yeah. And I was just like, and I was freaking out. I was like, what happened? Something shrinking. And I was like, no, it's just, you're so fat. Like everything's in the way. And I'm like, that's okay. It's time to quit eating.
But you've lost like a lot of weight.
Yeah, I think at least 130.
Whoa.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to get another 100 off by New Year's. So that's the.
So you're at? Did you weigh yourself?
I haven't weighed. I haven't been able to. I can get on one now. Back then, I know like when I came, I was around 470, and there's no way now. I gotta be close to 300.
300. Yeah, I would say.
So maybe I've lost 100, probably 150 or more. I would
Wow.
So
think.
you were close to 470.
Oh yeah.
470.
Yeah.
You agreed.
470.
Yeah. Can
And you lost all
does it
that.
matter if I pull my phone on this?
Yeah, bro. This is not really anything.
Yeah. Just make sure. I'll show you a picture.
That's an insane world champion accomplishment.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy about it, but I need to get the rest of it off. But I'll show you a picture, man, because it's pretty drastic. So this was the first night I got into Austin, and then as we talked about like before, y'all know that listeners know that. So it's when I got on Kill Tony, and
Yeah.
so
That was. I saw that one.
Yeah. Holy crap.
Wow.
I mean, you can
Do you
see
mind
the
if I
Yeah, that's-
bring it up to the camera? and
yeah.
Let them see too. And
That was horrific, man. I was so big. Yeah, I think that. I think
congratulations, man.
That was at least, yeah, I mean, I think that was at least 470. Yeah, because I had like on my back, it looks like I have a dang wing because it's like a huge roll of fat. And no, seriously, dude, there's like fat over here. Like it's out. It was like out to here. So I mean, all that's gone. You know, I mean, I'm still big, but I don't know. That's what I've been saying on stage. It's like, you know, because usually if I say like, because I have these like fat jokes, and then I say like, well, actually in the last year I've lost over 100 pounds, and people clap. I'm like, no, don't clap for that. It's bad when you go from like morbidly obese to just obese. That's still not good.
Still not good. Yes. I'm down about 120 pounds.
How long ago?
From COVID. Like 2021 is when I was 285.
Wow.
But 2020 I was probably close to 300.
Wow.
If not more.
That's crazy.
No fat story?
I have one kind of, but not really.
Yeah.
I had this girlfriend that was 3 and I noticed I was going to have to start buying new clothes. So I got rid of my girlfriend.
Is that true? Or?
Yeah, it's true.
That's
You went up to 270?
No, 170.
One's up,
Oh.
which is big for him.
So I did the master class, and I lost 50 pounds from that. Got back to normal weight, and then I realized I have to leave it, so I left.
Wow.
Because of the weight.
Yeah, because of the diet that she was giving me,
Ah.
I would probably be
Yeah.
really heavy right now.
Yeah, 250 or something. That's
Right.
Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong, she's a great girl,
Right.
but death was near in the future if I stayed with her.
Right.
Yeah. Well, y'all know it's such. Y'all know this about me. It's such a struggle up and down because y'all know 2 months, 3 months ago, whatever that was, I didn't even eat for 24 days.
Yeah, we know that you were carrying water bottles everywhere.
I know. So it's just like, and I wasn't doing that to lose weight. I was doing it to try to focus. But I'm just like that. I'm either one way or the other. And so lately, I've been, you know, I haven't been gaining, but I've definitely, you know, I've kind of been eating once a day and kind of eating what I want to. But I'm fixing to click back in and like, you know, get back on it. But it's just such a, I don't know, with comedy and it's like, I don't know, with me too, it's like food is like one of the few joys I have. So whether
It's a joy.
It's a joy.
yeah, but other people have other joys. Like I literally like it's what I reward or punish myself with. Like if I'm doing good, and I'm like, hey man, you did like 4 sets today, or you had like a really good set, you probably need some nachos and Coke. And then I'm like, oh, you bombed like real bad, and you're fat, and you're pathetic. Well, you probably need like 7 nachos. Okay.
Oh, speaking of actual fries, we have chili fries.
Oh yeah, chili cheese fries at the Casino
Every time
Camino.
you said that, I was ringing in my face buds.
Didn't you like? You were telling me that you ate too much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. It messed me up when I got home. It was just like-
Messed him up too.
Yeah, it was just too much. Because we had that whatever that burger was
The
too,
burger,
like
The
jalapenos.
burgers are huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this one had like jalapenos and I don't know whatever we had on it. It was amazing.
It was a tower.
Yeah,
We both devoured our burgers.
yeah, and
Usually
for
I
all
only
of
eat
us.
half that burger. I save the other half for later. But I devoured the whole.
That was the best one I've had there.
Yeah.
It was,
Yeah, I've had a burger there too. It's pretty good. Huge.
yeah,
The fries are not that good. I
All
gotta
the
say.
chili fries. Was
yeah, oh yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. It like tasted. Well, we just got like simple fries. So
Right.
It wasn't. Yeah.
Did they have 2 sauces? So they have a chili cheese or a salsa verde. Both of those are unbelievable, and they make the fries taste better.
Oh, let's change the subject.
You
Let's
started.
see, are you getting hungry, Robert?
Oh, now I am. Yeah, I was fine.
Mm.
I was okay with the beverages. But,
I have more. Do you want Zeb? Do you want?
Yeah, I'll take a seltzer. Great. Just doing a little podcast. You doing all right? Mm.
Sure. I have more,
I
Robert.
don't know. Not ready yet.
So speaking of food, a few weeks ago, we found food over there, and
Oh, the deals on the,
Oh, I remember that. And y'all ate that stuff too. You said
Yeah,
y'all said it was packed up real
yeah,
nice.
it was really nice.
Yeah, I remember that because you were giving it away to comics later, and you were calling it cheese bread, and I was like, "What? This looks like no." And you were like, "I don't know what it's called." I was like, "I think it's a quesadilla."
Cheese quesadilla.
Yeah, and he was like,
Probably
"No,
is.
it's cheese bread."
But cheese
I
quesadilla
know.
that had
I
been,
know.
No, I know. It's cracking me up.
the cheese had like
well,
like,
isn't that kind of like a cheese bread, though, really?
Yeah, to a
is.
point. Yeah.
But it's not.
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. It's really bread. It's different.
Yeah, but yeah, it's the same
But
thing.
technically, it's a little bread substance with cheese.
Yeah. Right.
That's the same.
So what had happened was the cheese had hardened. So it like it was the same color as bread. So
Yeah.
that's probably why it was cheese bread.
It was good, though.
It was-
Yeah, it was great.
It looked good.
That's so strange. It was just left. I guess maybe they left it for the homeless.
For the
Yeah.
homeless, yeah.
That was my first meal of the day. There it was.
I did that a couple times when I was living right there on 6th, right across from us. And so if I had like I don't know, like I struggle with food. So like sometimes I'd order like a whole pizza and I'd eat like half of it, and I'd be like, "What are you doing? Like you can't do this again." And so I would take the other half and like set it out on the there's some stones over there. I set it out and let them have it, or then sometimes I just I get tired. Like I get in this. I'm one of these people that like when I'm eating well, I like to eat the same thing. It just because it just makes it easy for me. But then after like 3 or 4 months, I get burned out on it. So I'd have like cans of like canned chicken, or because I couldn't cook in that apartment, so everything was canned. And whatever it was, I went and set all that out one day, let everybody get it. 'Cause I do feel bad for them. And most of them, it's
She had a microwave there.
I wouldn't use it. No.
It was shared.
Oh, everything. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. And there's rats and roaches. And,
Oh no.
no. So that's one good thing about being where I'm at. Like last night, I just the simple things. Go in there, make pork chops and eggs. Nothing's moving.
And you all have a smoker as well. Like I heard.
Yeah.
Nick was telling me that.
Yeah, we got a smoker. I haven't used it yet. Eric's fixing it right now. The pellet feeder motor
Right.
burned out, so he's working on that. But yeah, we got a smoker. And, yeah, it's just nice, man. It's nice to be in a place.
We asked Nate to be like, hey man, could be like. Well, Robert was asking for his bike, but I was like, hey, we have to come one day and like smoke something.
Oh
He's
yeah.
like, no.
No, yeah, no, we were planning on doing that at some point. Have different people over. We just still been trying to settle in.
Housewarming.
Yeah, well, maybe they're just at different times because we don't have that much space. But not have everybody over at once. But we've been trying to settle in because it like costs us so much money to get in there. We've been trying to catch up and all that. But we're close, catching up, and then have a little money because HEB is not too bad on the meat, But still, if you have at this point, we got 3 of us and we have like y'all 2 over, maybe 1 more. I mean, you're looking at an easy 80 to 100.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna have people over, you want to do it right, and that's not even right. That's not even that great. That's like cutting corners.
Yeah, but it's still decent.
Right. At least we get some steak, but
No, we'll bring steaks.
oh yeah, no, y'all don't bring anything. No, we'll get it going.
No, that's what housewarming would.
Yeah, but if y'all are gonna come over and eat, y'all bring the bread or the cheap thing. Don't bring the steak. Bring the steak. But no, it was good.
The bread is not cheap anymore.
No, nothing.
Bidenomics is just ruining everything.
Dude, HEB though, honestly, like their products are their stuff is pretty cheap still. Because like I'm a big soda drinker when I'm drinking bad. I don't know if you probably don't drink sodas, but anyway, like right now, like a 12-pack of canned Cokes are like $11 just for one 12-pack.
It used to be 6.
No, it used to
7.
be
Something like that.
No.
The last time I had Coke.
maybe in New York, but down here, like you would always get a deal. You could always get 3 for $12. So they were like, yeah, I mean that was like the thing. And so HEB has, because I drink those bottles, like the 16.9 ounce bottles, and their brand they only charge $2.50 for a 6-pack, which is like so cheap. But and then they have good meals and deals and everything else. But yeah, man, you'll see some stuff in there.
HEB's great.
Yeah, food costs in general is insane.
Yeah,
It's great.
I can't imagine it's a regular family trying to feed all those kids.
I know.
On a fixed income, but same check every week.
Yeah, a lot of them are going on EBT too, like because I think Walmart, HEB, they all take those EBT.
You know the funniest place that I'll tell you the funniest place to take the EBT that might blow y'all's mind, because it's not baked in the store. It's considered a consumer good or however it's labeled. But y'all know that Papa Murphy's Take and Bake pizza place? That's the one where you walk in and they have the pizzas like set up and you take it home and bake it. So it's because of that you can use your food stamp card there. Which is hilarious. Like you just go in, you're like, I need 7 pizzas on my EBT card. That's just wild though.
So far, the best pizza I've had in Austin is Isano's. They're from Napoli. Man, everything they get is from Italy. Flour, salt, everything comes from Italy.
Oh wow!
And they have like a side room where you all can sit. It's like see everything's like stacked. Everything's from Italy. Very good pizza. No slices though.
Have to buy a whole pizza.
Yeah, you have to buy a whole pizza.
By the way, I like how Robert asked us to change the subject on food and we just went deeper. Let me tell you about my brisket recipe.
Do you have a brisket?
No.
The brisket is the only thing that when I got here is when I found out about brisket and I had brisket. Up north, but it's not really, we don't, I mean, you might get it someplace, but
It's not like here.
it's not like here.
But you know, that's from all the German influence over here. I want to go to that place. Rogan and this guy named Action Bronson were just went over there like a couple weeks ago. They just put it on YouTube. But it's called, I think it's called KG Barbecue. And it's a guy who was visiting over here in like 2020 or 2021, maybe right before the pandemic or something. But he came over from Egypt. He was a business guy in Cairo. And he came over and he had brisket. And when he went back home, he could not quit thinking about brisket. And now he has KG Egyptian barbecue. And so they do like the traditional brisket, but then everything else has a Middle Eastern flair to it. Like he does like lamb ribs, and then everything's like pomegranate, and it's all like infused with Middle Eastern flavors. So it's very interesting.
Is it a food truck or
It is a food truck.
It is a food truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably have seen this one guy who does food tours.
Mm-hmm.
He was there when he was in Austin. So yeah, he makes them like Middle Eastern style tacos too.
Oh, interesting. All right, I think we got to change the subject.
Yeah, we do have to change the subject. Robert walked away. He's like, I gotta change. Since we last saw you, you got on Kill Tony again.
Yeah, I got on Phil Tony.
Yeah.
I bombed. No, I had a pretty good set, and it didn't really pop with the audience, but I think Hinchcliffe liked me, so I got to do a secret show. That was cool. And so yeah, that was definitely fun. I was glad because it would have been about a year and a month since I'd been on. So I was like a year and a month in comedy, obviously, because I started on Kill Tony. So it was a nice measuring stick for me, to see. I really liked how confident I was, and
yeah, you're very confident.
Yeah. What's the finale when you get a secret show?
Yeah, and then me and Nate, we were talking about earlier, Barnard, Barnard, I can't ever say his name right, Barnard.
Saint Nate Bernard.
Same place,
He
Barnard.
did not want us to talk about.
It doesn't matter what Nate wants, it's what we want.
Yeah. I got bit by a mosquito.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah, so we both got on Secret Show that same night, and so the Secret Show starts at like 8. And so, we lived on 6th Street at that time, so we both went down to Sunset at like 7:30. And we walked in the green room, and it was Red Band and Yonder Wizard, who opens the show with music every time. And so Red Band was super nice, and was like, hey, how y'all doing today? And then jokingly, but not jokingly, but nice, he said, like, y'all know you don't have to be here right now, because we were like at the very end of the lineup. And we were both like, well, we're here, So, yeah, we got to stay in the green room. And then I think we both had decent sets. Nate went up after me. I know my set was fine. I know I know one time, like I popped the room all the way to the back. Like I do remember that. It was just it wasn't super consistent. Like Sunset's a weird room, so the laughs were just kind of everywhere.
Yeah.
And then my last joke just died a hot death. And then I never. That was the first time. I mean, yeah, I done Kill Tony, but that was the first time I did a real set. There was like 200 people in there. And
Wow.
yeah, so I was doing like 5 minutes, and then my last joke it just. And then I was just like, well, this next dude, like, pretty cool dude. Like I didn't know what to do.
You introduced the next comic?
I introduced Nate.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah,
right.
it's shotgun style.
All right.
And you're supposed to have the energy up, but like I died, so like my joke just died, and then I didn't know exactly what to do, and then I was just like, and I couldn't go into anything else because I was like, because it's like I said, it's the first like a big show I've been on, so I was like, well, anyway, so I was just like, oh man, this next dude, he'll probably do some comedy or something. They were just like, okay, but yeah, it was really fun. I don't know. I think for me, like it helped because like when I watched it back, like I could tell that Tony was the one who wanted to give me Secret Show because he did like the double look thing to Redman. Like he looked over at him and he looked at him again, and then Redman gave me Secret Show. And even in the moment, I thought that they did that because like my whole set was about my back injury, and then my whole interview was basically about that. So I thought, well, maybe they just gave me Secret Show because of my pain. But I don't really believe that anymore. I mean, all the way, but there's been so many people.
But they've seen you progress from the last time.
I think so. They didn't really remember me. I don't think, but I think Tony liked my joke writing. But but I don't think they do that with all the stuff they've seen throughout the years. Even if you're not funny, they don't put you on Secret Show. So I don't know, but I had to wrestle with that. But yeah, it was super fun. So hopefully someone else will call tonight. But they say last week 250 people signed up. So it's just harder and
It's
harder.
like 250 every week.
Yeah.
It's pretty much like.
Why do I feel like a little Beckett? I'm excited.
There's a basketball court over there.
Yeah.
Yes, they're closed. They close at 5. Yeah, all Starbucks downtown close at 5. There's a Voodoo donut shop that sells coffee on 6th Street.
Oh, no, that way?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Or they could just go over there.
Maybe we should go to coffee.
Oh, there's a coffee food truck over there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's closed. They sell buttered coffee. I am taking a break from coffee, but not from caffeine. Yerba mate. The used to. Yeah, apparently it has a compound called GLP-1 that burns your white fat, not the brown fat, the white fat. And it's helped me. I've been drinking it for 4 years.
Oh wow.
What do you drink a week?
Every morning I make a gourd. It's like a pumpkin cup with there'll be a straw in it, like a metal straw. Every morning I fill it up, drink it.
White fat's what they also called me in high school.
Yeah.
Hey, there goes old white fat.
Hell yeah. Nice cool weather, finally.
Very strange weather.
Yeah, apparently Zeb doesn't like this weather.
No, I like it. Yeah, I'm suspicious of it. I like it, but it's very, late July. It shouldn't be 80 degrees.
Yeah, last summer was 100 plus every day. Maybe everyone's coming to Starbucks.
We should go to coffee pot.
Coffee pot? I'll bring my French press.
We sell coffee.
Hilarious.
What's your favorite drink?
What's that?
What's your favorite drink here?
I like the matcha.
The matcha? Yeah, I like that too. It's pretty cool.
Well,
Got rid of the lavender.
We'll make you one
no.
next. We'll make you one next Monday if they're still closed. You know what she said?
I do not. I don't even know what matcha is. Green tea, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I could do that.
Matcha's
I
green tea.
have matcha. I've got a big thing.
Yeah?
Are you a?
You have a big thing of matcha?
Yeah.
He's a matcha. Okay.
I have every kind of tea.
So,
I told you everybody do that beverage thing, so I brought all everything you can imagine to display.
is it the matcha is like sealed and
Yeah.
packaged because it goes bad?
You know when it's bad.
Yeah, when it turns brown, it's bad.
It's still green.
Okay, it's still green. Hell yeah.
Still haven't got my voice back.
Yeah, every time you walk, you lose your voice. You had to buy a mic for that.
See if I get kicked. Let's see. What a very beautiful audience you're on.
You'll turn into Joe Biden.
Oh, he might actually be dead.
Oh,
Close to
they
it.
kicked him out.
No, there's no proof that he quit. He hasn't come on and said anything publicly.
Oh, he did
Well,
on
somebody-
Twitter.
Somebody wrote a letter.
Not.
Oh, you mean you hadn't seen him?
Nobody said anything. He hasn't said anything verbally.
Yeah.
Or
Oh, yeah, right.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Twitter.
Yeah,
No.
that's what they were saying, that his resignation from the race was underlined, the signature were underlined. It was,
Oh, I'm sorry to laugh, but I saw the funniest thing about that Corona crowd.
Mhm.
Oh my God, that's so funny. It was so good.
Yeah,
yeah.
like a meme, or was she saying something?
They were talking about it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You've probably seen exactly what I'm saying. I don't even want to say it.
Right.
all right. Yeah, she might be our next president.
Yeah, right.
I did.
And then she's gonna come after us for saying that because she's been prosecuting people here and left and right
Oh, yeah.
for like million years now.
Now I saw the video, the one that is before Biden announced. Like I said, it was the last video when he's getting off that plane. And dude, it's just sad, man. Because like you can see how feeble he is, and he's like, it's not even the tall staircase like for Air Force One. It's a smaller one. But he gets off and he walks off and he stops like 3 steps in, and he just kind of like, and then he's going down the stairs, and the whole time you're like, dude, this dude's about to fall, and you're just like, quit, man. Like,
I was driving an old couple in New York, and I would take them to their Pennsylvania farmhouse and bring them back. And man, when I see Joe Biden, I see that old guy.
Yeah.
And the guy was so feeble that we had to like always be a lookout to
Yep.
be like, oh shit.
Yep.
And making him run a country is abusive. It's
Well, what's more abusive is having women protect men.
yeah.
well, Trump got rid of all the women from his Secret Service. Yeah.
That's just, I mean, women are magnificent creatures, but they're not meant to protect us.
Yeah. All that's.
There's one climbing a tree over there, Robert. Look.
Huh.
Oh my God, she's climbing that tree. Wow.
Speaking of climbing, the female director of the Secret Service needs to try to get her to step down. I don't know if y'all heard all that slope roof stuff.
Oh yeah. That woman is crazy, man.
That's the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. Because she literally, her words, she goes, well, the roof sloped, so we're nervous about putting people up there, so we secured the inside of the building. It's like, okay, so like, okay, if you don't want to get on top of the building, how about put people around the outside of the building? But
The guy brought in a ladder.
I don't know. A bike? Did y'all see the bike? He rode his bike.
So the ladder was.
Well, there was a car.
I think
I
he
heard
found.
there was a car. I heard he brought a car that had explosives in it.
No, that I heard that was at the RNC. That was somebody else they got. I heard that was in Milwaukee. They stopped a guy with a knife and they stopped a car with explosives in it.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are coming after him now. So this morning, Elon Musk had posted on Twitter that scene from The Matrix where Agent Smith, in the end, shoots him, and he just like looks at the bullets and they stop.
Oh yeah.
He runs and goes inside. So it was Joe Biden versus Trump, and the two guys on the side were Obama and Zuckerberg, and that was like all generated by AI. It was hilarious.
That's funny.
Trump is like standing.
Y'all see that? Because like yeah, so right when he got shot, y'all know that Elon endorsed him, and then his first speech back, I don't think he was supposed to say it, but Trump doesn't care, and he was like, he's like, yeah, Elon's a great dude. He was talking about it. He's like, yeah, he's a great guy, and he's like, he gives me $45 million a month.
Yeah, that's the deal.
I know, but that's like insane. Like
that is insane amount of money.
I know, but to Elon is a drop in the bucket. But it's wild. It's just crazy because like and that's why Trump's so different. But like no one else would ever say that. No one ever says the specificity of money, and Trump's like, $45 million is a lot of money. Like when he at the RNC, he was like, we're raising money for the families, and he pulls out. He's like, I got $1 million check for my friend right here, $1 million. He just like puts it back.
He pulled it out.
Yeah, he pulled it out. He pulled out the envelope, and then he opened the envelope and showed the check.
Wow.
And he's like, $1 million check, folks. It's what we do. And then he just like put it back, like because he handles that money all the time, but it's so fucking crazy.
Well, that's something very human about that person. But
Yeah.
when you see all these other politicians, like Obama and all these orators, there's like a fake mechanical, it's not human. Like you see Hillary Clinton, you're like, that's not a human. That's why people are all going crazy about these lizard people and like faking them as humans.
Y'all know the guy, so I know a little bit about that. I can't remember his name. Is it David Eichmann? I maybe say
Yeah, I know David Icke.
Yeah, but y'all know so it's hilarious because he was like the Bob Costas of England. So he was like the huge sports announcer.
Okay.
He did like Wimbledon and whatever it was, just like Bob Costas over here. Like whatever you want to do, that's what you do. And then one day he was like, "Oh shoot, lizard people," and I need to teach the world about lizard people. And he was like, they were like, "What?" And he's like, "No, I ain't calling sports no more." But like, there's lizard people in Antarctica, and it's just funny. Like how that's life though. You learn stuff and you change your view and all that, but that's just so wild. Like, when
COVID hit, early like January, February, when they February the lockdown, right?
Yeah.
And then his interviews were coming on, and that's when they started censoring. But he was making sense. He was like, "Hey, this is like created and blah blah blah," and they shut all the YouTube channels down. His channels were taken away. They call like Alex Jones. Well, Alex Jones was censored like way before COVID, but during COVID, David Icke was probably one of the first ones who got shut down. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Actually, national news he was maybe just a good guy.
Yeah. Mike Adams.
Yeah, now he's going to play political stuff too.
Interesting.
Yeah. I used to follow him for years because I was looking the best advice for him.
Oh my God! Ooh, the smoke. The smoke.
You got another water?
Yes. Do you want seltzer? Sir.
Oh wow.
All the cigarettes burning. Yeah, this is strange. Maybe we should put some water in there.
So I'll just put you on the fire.
I know.
Good bottle of water.
So real cowboy shit. We were talking about this got my thought. This crossed my mind when I said Antarctica. Like I don't like believe everything, but I do find stuff so very fascinating. Like they don't even know why, but they know, they can document that. Like at the end of the World War II, when Hitler knew he was being defeated, he sent a whole fleet of naval ships to Antarctica, and it makes no sense because they had no money. Like he was defeated, and he was like, and so
Yeah,
like,
it's
is there
well
something?
documented.
Yeah, but it's so strange because there's that whole theory of the lizard people tie in with that is that, and it is they did find underneath Antarctica are the
Paradise Force.
yeah, it's like the caverns underneath, and those stay at like 73 degrees like year round, and so they're like, yeah, we think people are living up in there and stuff. And I'm like, well, I don't know about all that, but
But also, there's like it's so harsh to go like explore it.
That's what they say.
The Russians,
right,
they built like a vehicle like specifically for Antarctica, and I don't remember the name of that vehicle, but it was like
If they don't
one.
want people to go there, that means there's something amazing.
yeah, it seems like it. Well, do y'all know the theory about the map? Not the theory, sorry, the evidence of the map. I can't tell you which map it is. It was like a saint or something, Saint whoever.
Yeah, I know about that.
Because Antarctica was supposedly discovered in 1580, somewhere in there, and there's a map from like 12 or like 1320 or something.
Yeah.
And it's drawn perfect, like the coastline. It's all
Yeah.
and it's in the right place. And they're like, well, I thought nobody saw it for 200 years later. And they're like, nah, dude, been there. Anyway,
It
I love
starts
stuff like
with
that.
I know
Well,
the
just
name.
keep in
The
mind-
name starts with a P. I don't know. Graham Hancock talks about it in his Ancient Apocalypse series
Yeah.
on Netflix.
Were you gonna say keep in mind what?
Oh, keep in mind, just about everything is bullshit.
All right.
You gotta keep it in free thinking,
Yeah.
kind of decipher what's you know what I mean, how much bullshit's being.
Well, there's these ancient tablets from ancient Sumer that have been talking about the Anunnaki and the people who had been here for all this time, and they took the hominids and genetically modified them, and that's who we are. That whole thing. But then, like, I think that maybe society was just society. Like now today, like some people think that Star Wars is religion.
Yeah.
So maybe those stories, well, Star Wars is absolutely created by someone. It's not real, but so maybe those stories from back in the day are like the Star Wars of today. I don't know. Could be.
Regardless, everything is amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I think everybody's in it for reality.
But ancient Hindu texts, like the old Quran and everything.
We're talking about stuff I'm all into, so I've been listening the whole time.
Oh,
Harry
nice.
Reese, yes,
Yeah, yeah.
my man.
Nice.
Harry Reese, map, yes.
Nice.
Harry Reese, yeah, that guy.
Back to food. I wish I had a pair of Reese's. Okay. pair of Reese's.
Reese's buttercup, peanut butter cup.
Yeah, I was just making a stupid joke. Pair of Reese's. Pair of Reese's.
This looks like this joke. Well, maybe,
Or just
but I'm sure someone might think that's a good.
yeah. Maybe. That's what I'll do for a minute. I'll do that joke. And just look at Tony. We're talking about the pear Reese's map. I'm so fat. I just
Yeah,
want a pair of
and that's
Reese's.
Harry Reese's map. There's the Florida that we see today was actually connected, like a huge chunk of it's connected to Cuba and all those islands. It was a big, and they have found like a road down there too,
Oh yeah.
underwater.
Yeah.
It's like a man-made. But what I was saying in the ancient Hindu texts and Puranas, they all talk about like how many times this world has been destroyed and rebuilt. So every time the technology goes up and then boom,
Yeah.
it goes up and then boom.
It's ready to build again.
It seems so. Like look at San Francisco.
Except I don't think it would be in full boom. There's boom in certain areas.
Well, the booms usually come from the sky. Yeah, the meteors.
Yeah.
There's a whole network of cities underground by Turkey,
Yep.
and you could probably put like thousands and hundreds of thousands of people there, and they're all connected underground too. They have waters like air vents and everything. I forget the name of that place.
Supposed to be blind.
No, because they were, and on the surface you would see Robert plane lands, and you just go underground and
Getting like
they're animal.
I think there's light. Somehow they have pockets of light in there.
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah.
crazy.
You could do a lot with mirrors, bring light inside.
it's pretty awesome.
But they were probably surviving from the comets. Apparently, the younger Dryas went out for like almost 1,000 years. 1,000 years of bombardment, Robert. Imagine that. So people probably lived underground. Maybe Antarctica they still have those down there.
Colorado.
Yeah.
Rapid.
Colorado. There's underground cities there. I gotta get my voice back. Doesn't make sense. Why would you lose your voice when you're taking a 5-mile walk?
Yeah. That's it.
Maybe you're breathing from the mouth. Maybe your throat's all
No,
dried up.
I was concentrating on the nose.
You just exhausted, brother. It's a 7-mile hike. It's not even
Great.
How long did it take you?
Uh,
7:48. We should start heading.
we gotta hit that.
Yes. Zeb, thank you for coming on.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just looking at the time. It's 7:48. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta. What, 10 minutes to get that?
yeah. Something like that.
Thank you.
I was also bored of the conversation.
I know.
No, sorry, I didn't mean to.
We have that. You know, when you can't hear someone, you're like, well,
That was a great Zebulon.
Zebulon Green,
So,
Brian.
thank y'all for having me. Appreciate it.
Brian, Zebulon,
Brian Michaels.
Brian, Michael, Zebulon Green. You want me to put the whole thing as a name up here?
No,
Just Zeb Green
or
or
Zebulon.
Zebulon? Just Zebulon?
Well, that's my stage name.
Yeah,
Just Zeb. Oh, you went with that one?
Yeah.
yeah, that's great. Just do Zebulon.
But no, I don't want Brian. I mean, I use Brian or Michael, but I don't want it on this.
Just do Zebulon.
Yeah.
Just Zebulon.
Yeah, it says.
Hell yeah.
It says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says.
So the last one I put Zeb Green,
Zebulon.
but Zebulon.
Yeah.
Well, that's your real name. It's not.
Yeah, my real name's Zebulon, yeah.
Zebulon just it's powerful.
It is King Zebulon.
Oh yeah, the Stoic warriors from the past.
Well, actually, like, completely forgot about the. Your dad was telling all the genetic background of the family.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what I was going to talk about, and then we went into food and.
Oh, yeah. Food's more important.
It's more important. Next time we'll talk about the ancient kings of Ireland. Is that what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Supposedly. Yeah.
Irish. Yeah, well, they have that Saint Michael as a big Irish saint. So that's why everyone's Michael.
Well, we're pretty simplistic. Like, that's why our last name is Green, because, like, we literally live on the grass.
Right.
Like, that's. It's like, I learned that from my friend who's, y'all know that name, y'all heard Knox, Knox?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And y'all may know this, y'all are smart too, but he told me that the origination of that is they call them Knots, like the people from the Knots, were the hills, the mountains. So that's where Knox came from. So they were the people of the hills, I'm the people of the grass. Stay off my grass.
All right. Stay off your grass. Thank you, Zeb.
Hey, thank y'all.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.